Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning and Happy New Year.
Good morning. Happy New Year, guys.
No. We can't. No. We missed that window. We've got to
No,
say
don't. I've been
What?
saying Happy New Year and people are getting...
Christmas tree with the built-in lights and everything, and it packed down really
Oh, yeah,
quickly.
heaven.
Oh, it was great.
Anyway, Melbourne, good morning.
Good
It's nice to
morning.
be back.
What a time to be alive.
How did the wake-up go for you this morning? First time in a while? Oh, not for you. You worked all summer.
I'll get to that.
Oh, no. Oh, did you wake up?
No.
Oh,
No.
I'm like, did you wake up at someone's house?
No,
it
there's-
really is a New Year.
There's no miracle here.
It's not a 2025
New Year,
miracle.
same single guy.
New Year, same me.
I saw you having a quiet summer, working around the clock at the tennis.
Oh, my goodness gracious me.
Gee, how many jobs do you have now, Clint?
It's a bit going on. There's a bit going
He
on.
could have more.
No, it is very good to be back. I was excited driving into work this morning.
We go away, we come back, and Trumpy's in the Oval.
He's
Oh,
in the
there's
office.
been many headlines over
Hasn't
the
there?
summer.
God.
New president, new Australian Open women's champion, same
I
men's.
didn't know where you were going.
Um,
What else, Lauren?
Australia has a cool cabana problem, apparently.
What about
the
Don't get me
cabana?
My
started.
parents bought a cool cabana.
I was overseas, and every morning I wake up, jump on news.com and see what had happened in Australia. Like, America's on fire.
America.
Australia, do we have a cool cabana problem?
She was a
Every
big-
day it was in the headlines.
She was a big news day.
What about you, Jace?
Look, I had to drag myself away from my family
Yeah,
and
I
kids
know, it
after
would've been
6
tough.
weeks holiday.
So emotional this
Oh,
morning.
well, it was more last night. I was sitting in the car overnight, ready to come to work.
This suitcase.
Lou's like, why are you in the car? Just don't want to be late, babe. Really going to miss you guys. I came that close to pulling a shift at 7-Eleven to get out of the house. I
I
cannot
bet.
explain it.
School
6
holidays
weeks.
are hectic, aren't
Oh,
they?
mate. 6 weeks is a long time for kids to be at home.
Yeah, I love this time of year, like the last week or so, where parents are just like rock bottom. Like, how
Oh,
can
yeah.
they fill the time? Like, you start going to people's houses you don't even like because you're just getting out of the house.
Yes, we're in that phase at the moment. So if you're a teacher, sober up because they're coming back your way.
I
When
know.
is it?
So lots of people are back at work and school today and tomorrow.
Yeah,
right?
some schools go back today, very few, but some. So it means school zones will be in effect. So watch out because the old cops will get you.
But also some go back on Friday.
Mine
Why
go
Friday?
back Thursday.
Oh, well, that's not worth it.
Let's do 2 days, and then
Yeah, that's
Some go back. I've got friends whose kids go back on Friday.
that's insane.
just like a
It's
soft,
like a dress
soft
rehearsal.
launch. Soft
I wouldn't
launch.
go.
Oh yeah, no.
You wouldn't bother.
No.
God.
Anyway, we've got much to catch up on, guys.
Hey, we got a lot coming up today, including, let's be honest, this time of year, everyone's broke. Spend it all over summer. Well, we are going to get you out of debt this morning. We're going to be paying your bills after 7:30. Here's Sabrina Carpenter. I got calmer over the holidays, let me tell you. Remember on our last year here on Nova, we interviewed Rose.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
And I may have opened the interview by going, haven't you come out of nowhere?
Yeah, and then I told you she had 22 million
80
followers.
million.
80
Megastar.
million.
Yeah.
80 million. That is the only song my 3-year-old will listen to.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I think Rose has come to me in a spirit, just tormenting me.
Yes. No, she didn't come out of nowhere. She's in one of the biggest girl bands in the world,
Yes,
actually.
constantly played in my car. Morning, everyone. It is Jason Lauren Clint here as well. We are back for 2025 here on Nova.
How were your holidays? What'd you do, Jay?
You know what? This is the first time we didn't go away because we just moved.
But you've got the mansion with the pool now.
Yeah, you do.
It's
You
a
got so
suburban
many
house.
rooms.
You're like Bart Simpson when they put the pool in and everyone wants to come to his house.
Yes.
That's you guys.
You know what? That's so true. I was saying
Yeah.
to Lou the other day, we don't get invited to anyone's house,
No, because you're the rich one with the pool. Everyone wants to come to you.
but then we're the ones doing the platter.
Oh,
yeah, I
cleaning
know.
up.
But you're the rich one, so you
charcuterie.
can do it.
I know. How
Like,
much cheese did you go through?
Oh, so much cheese. Edam, mozzarella,
Gouda.
Did the kids
burrata.
Oh, burrata.
did the kids get into the stringy cheese?
Yes, the
Stringers.
Oh, and then it happened.
What?
Midway through the holidays, pool pump blew up.
Oh, you can't have that
Oh
happening.
no!
Like
now
the
you're the
creepy
poor
crawly?
friend.
No,
Did the
like
pool
the
go
actual
green?
the pump. Yeah, the pump for the filter.
Oh, no.
Trying to get a pool guy at the start of January.
Not easy.
Surely you can fix that yourself.
I gave it a crack with you YouTube.
Did you?
Oh,
That's not going to
no.
end well.
No,
So that
that's an
was-
expensive mistake.
That was $2,000 later.
It is funny, though, especially days like yesterday where it's like 42 degrees. We don't have a pool, so I started racking my brain. Who can I call? Then just out of the blue, be like, how are you?
Yeah.
Might pop over for a quick swim.
Jace, how were the holidays?
Jake, I didn't even think to call you. Didn't even think about it.
So you basically lived in your pool.
Yeah, pretty much.
How
Like,
good.
also, we had a ripping summer weather-wise. That was incredible. So, I laid low. I watched a lot of Below Deck where it was like those rich snobs on super yachts. And then I realised I wasn't watching Below Deck. I was just watching Lauren's Instagram.
Oh, yes, of
Yeah, I was on a
course.
boat.
Because you
I
were
was-
gallivanting around.
You went, excuse me.
I went to the Caribbean.
You went
I've
on a
never been to
boat.
the Caribbean.
Can I tell you how confused I was about going to the Caribbean
As
when I was
opposed to
trying
the
to do my
Caribbean?
travel insurance and they were like, what countries are you going to? And I was like, the Caribbean. They said, that's not a country. And I was like, okay then.
Where is it?
It's a gathering of islands.
Yeah, and they're all different countries, and some of them are like one of them we went to literally is a small island, and it's half Dutch and half French. There's like a line down the middle. They speak two different languages,
Oh, lucky you speak both.
owned by different countries. I was very confused, but it was amazing. We were very lucky. We got invited on a friend's boat.
Wasn't a boat.
Let me tell you, I didn't lift a finger. One day I did 400 steps in the whole day.
400 steps.
Yeah.
What, to the toilet and back?
Well, basically,
Still
you
a lot.
sat there like a blob,
Great.
drinking pina coladas.
So is it like, because I watched that reality show Below Deck where it's, people go and hire the super yachts and the crew are all downstairs, Is it like that?
Oh, I don't know what they were doing downstairs,
But
but
it-
it was pretty bougie.
Jet skis?
Jet skis,
Oh,
stand-up paddleboards. Guess how many times I went on the stand-up
none.
paddleboards?
None.
You wouldn't
I
be
don't
able
even
to-
think
you wouldn't be able to stand up.
I don't even think she would have used the jet ski.
But they did tie the stand-up paddleboards to the back of the boat, and I just lay there floating on it like a blob.
Oh, great.
Many times.
Imagine her getting on the jet ski. Is there a cup holder for my pina colada?
Yeah, I didn't want to leave. But
How
I'm
long
back.
did-
I'm
how
back. It was actually amazing. The Caribbean, I don't know which one it's called,
Let's
is
go Caribbean.
amazing. Amazing.
Where in the Caribbean?
Lots of
Bermuda,
places like
Bahama.
Antigua. No, it's not the Bahamas.
Bahama.
Come on. I thought I was going to the Bahamas. Different.
Tiago.
Different. And we went to New York for New Year's Eve, saw the big ball drop. Yep, I was inside a bar, didn't see any fireworks.
on
Missed
you,
like the
doll.
best fireworks.
I didn't even know you were
What did
going
you
to
do?
New York.
Yeah, I went for New Year.
I went to Elwood once.
For New Year?
No, just left the suburb once.
What did you do for New Year?
I think I was in bed.
Did you make it to midnight to see in 2025?
No, and the irony is we were on the screens around Melbourne CBD counting down to midnight.
Oh, yeah, we'd done the hard work in a pre-record. What did you do,
If you're watching
Quincy?
this, Melbourne, it's not live. I'm asleep.
I went to New Zealand.
For New
I went to
Year?
New Zealand.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
it was
happened in
lovely.
New
Up to
Zealand?
the Bay of Islands.
Oh, beautiful
which
part
is
of the world.
I went fishing. I caught my first fish.
What'd you
You
get?
did not.
A snapper.
Snapper season. Must have been
A
snapper season.
snapper.
Oh, that's where they are because I haven't been getting them.
Have you-
Oh,
Decent size?
Yeah, it was big enough.
Oh, so it was a pinky. And bait or
What's
lure?
a pinky?
Like little baby snapper you got to
Oh
throw
no,
him
you
back.
can't have a baby snapper.
Did you lure?
What do you mean bait or lure? What does that mean?
Like, did he use bait or a lure?
Not a lure. A lure is a bit
Like,
pop,
you know,
isn't
like
it?
those little fake
Oh,
baits. and
fake
you-
bait.
Yeah, fake bait.
But
You need
fish
real
are smart,
bait,
aren't they?
don't
They
you?
wouldn't be biting onto fake bait.
No, you get a good lure.
Yeah,
Oh.
They bite.
it's got
Oh.
feathers and stuff on it.
Feathers?
Yeah, it does.
What, you think the fish want to catch birds?
Yeah.
Nah,
No,
they'd
it's
be
got a
like,
feather,
that's not
doesn't it?
normal.
No, mine don't have
Oh,
feathers.
Feathers? Feathers in the sea?
yeah.
No.
Doesn't a lure have feathers?
No, mine
Oh.
don't have feathers.
No, I don't think that's right.
Okay.
You need to spend
Didn't
more
catch
time down
much.
at BCF and fun.
You're casting it in the water, right?
Did you go on your boat? Your tinny?
Yeah, once.
What'd you catch?
Nothing. The snapper in New Zealand.
Any pina coladas on your tinny? No.
I do have cup holders. All right, we're back for
Back
New
to
Year.
reality.
Time to work. Tell you what, a little bit cooler than it was yesterday.
Wasn't it hot? 42?
I quite like the heat though.
I went and saw the Mark Wahlberg movie, which was just shit, to be honest.
Oh,
What
wait,
is
what's
it?
it called?
But Flight Risk.
That
Oh no,
sounds
that's
shit.
not the one.
Yeah, it does.
That just sounds shit.
Like, you can just tell from a movie title. But I was like, I just need to be
What
in aircon.
cinema?
I went to Crown.
Oh, Crown.
Crown.
It's
World of Entertainment.
Funny you should say that. I was at
He was at
Crown as
Crown.
well.
Were you? Because I did say to Felix, look at those people in there gambling at 10:30 in the morning.
It wasn't 10:30. That's my get out of jail
Well, I'll
card.
tell you what time it was because I got a text from Clint saying, I just won money on the big wheel. And I was like, what are you doing?
Oh, you really were in there.
Yeah.
By the way,
Where is
the
it?
big wheel.
It's addictive, isn't it?
It's amazing watching that thing go round and round and round and round and round. Where it lands, nobody knows.
Oh, rock
More
bottom.
often than not, on one.
Oh.
What is it? 1-to-1. 1-to-1. Yeah.
5:30 p.m. He sent me a text.
Wait, is this yesterday?
Yesterday. And I said,
Yeah.
Mate, it's the night before work and
I know.
you're down at the casino.
I didn't go out.
What's wrong with
I
me?
stayed and prepared and rested yesterday. And then he said, I won money on the big wheel. And I said, I've just got out of the shower and washed and dried my hair and I'm about to go to bed.
Do you know what? That screams, I don't want to go back to work. If I win a fortune tonight, I can just resign.
Well, there was that element. It was also. It all started at 4:00 in the morning.
Oh, so it's
Because
a
I
big
had,
day
I
crowd.
had to host the Today Show in Sydney, so I was very well rested.
Were you
anyway.
hosting it?
Very well, co-hosting, I guess you could say. Very well rested. Came back to Melbourne. It's one of my best mates. He's going away. It's you know. He's going to America.
It's a
to
farewell
leave. So
lunch.
it's a farewell lunch with the
Who
boys. So
does?
I said to the boys, I'm going to drive because I've got radio tomorrow. It's my first day back. Got to be fresh.
Lauren,
But why would you decide to begin like you don't want to continue?
also, Lauren, remember that wedding last year? He said, I'm going to drive because I've got radio the next
He
morning.
made the bride drive his car home.
No, it's the groom.
the
The
next
groom.
day.
Yeah, not the bride. Wouldn't do it to her. It was the groom who drove it home.
Fair point.
Anyway, didn't drive the car. I decided I'll get an Uber because I'll probably have just a beer or two,
Also,
right?
parking at Crown, very difficult.
Oh,
Definitely
yes.
an Uber job.
$50 for the movie. I almost
Did you
died.
valet?
No, just
Oh.
standard parking.
$50 movie ticket.
No, like the movie
Oh, the
ticket.
parking,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I can tell you now, flight risk.
Did
was
you go to
n-
Gold Class?
was not worth the
Yeah.
parking.
Did you go to the movies at Gold Class?
No, standard.
Did you?
Yeah.
On your own? Who'd
No,
you
I had
go with?
Felix.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely lunch, Chateau Marmont. Not Chateau
No.
Marmont. What's it called?
It's
Marmont.
just called Marmont.
Marmont, which is really nice. Grant Smiley runs and owns it.
It's not in the food court.
No, it's not in the food court.
Right.
Should have gone there on reflection. Fast forward to
5:30, you're playing the big wheel.
5:30. Then fast forward again to
What time did you leave? Because you said
About-
you were leaving in half an hour.
about 10:45 last night.
Clint Stanaway.
Bit of it just in a hotel room as well. We're just sitting there. We were just sitting there drinking rosé, weren't we?
I'd
Were
stop.
you? Rosé
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah,
A
rosé
bit of
all
big
day.
wheel action and then pop up to the room and pop
Yeah.
open a bottle of French rosé.
But they were
Why
just
not?
sitting there.
Just with the lads.
Just sitting there having a chat.
How many lads chewing the fat and drinking rosé?
There was 5 of us.
Trying to get a word in.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So I'm sorry if I might be a little under the weather today.
I said to you, don't do it on day one.
I'll be honest, you look more informed today than you did any day last year.
It's the education I got from the big wheel, you see.
So you've had
You
a
learn
bender the
life's
night
lessons.
before day one, Jay, so you couldn't get in the boom gate. I saw your car parked out there. You
I had flashbacks to this time last year.
At 5:15 this morning, Paul was still trying to sleep and I had my torch on trying to find the pass to get into the building somewhere in my house.
We're going well.
We're very organised.
How much you went on the big wheel?
No, I'd made a few donations. There wasn't much winning to be done. It's life lessons.
That's so funny because no joke, when we're walking to the cinema, Felix is like, oh, look at those people when they're gambling. And I'm like, I know, degenerates on a public holiday
Let
in
them
there.
go. It was 42
Monday.
degrees. It was cool inside.
And there he is on the big wheel. Come on, two!
Imagine if you had
Nah,
a
I
scene.
was on the phone.
Oh, if I saw him!
Felix, Dad, is that Clint?
A little bit of cloud around today, tops of 22 and a lot cooler than yesterday.
I know. But you know what? By this weekend, it's warming up again. It's like 36 on the weekend.
I know, trying to get a park in the Bay side or just the beaches
Well, you've got
around Melbourne have been a nightmare.
So much patience anyway.
Mm.
You trying to get a park anywhere is like
Yeah.
stress
Do you need a park?
inducing.
Well, yeah, like we went to Half Moon Bay at one point and I just sat there with all the cars banked up behind me and I'm like, come on, someone's got to leave soon. Someone's got to leave soon.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't leave. But now apparently at Elwood you can park straight on
park
the beach.
anywhere.
Did you see this story
Oh,
floating around?
well, I saw bits of it. What happened? A bloke just drove. Why did he drive his car on the beach?
So he drove a massive four-wheel drive. That was a rented car, mind you,
Yeah.
down onto Elwood Beach. He claims that he drove onto the beach to save someone.
It takes real skill to drive on soft sand as well.
We
You
gotta
let
let-
your
you gotta let the
tyres
tyres down.
down.
Exactly. He had a 4-wheel drive, so he had a
Doesn't matter.
vehicle that he thought was capable of doing it.
I don't get the whole let the tyres down.
I think it allows more movement in the
Grip?
tyre to get. No, I don't know actually.
Yeah, I can tell.
It was the cell was on then.
No, because if they're too solid, they just sink. They need to be able to like roll over the sand a bit.
Gotcha.
We drove on the beach a couple of times. Not this summer.
Did you let the tyres down?
No, someone else did.
Yeah, I'm shocked. So this guy has gotten himself bogged on Elwood Beach. Your friend, Christina Hearn, was there.
Fearless reporter. She's always there on the spot.
On the Today Show, she was chatting with not owner of the
So
vehicle.
what? He was bogged.
He was bogged. Caused quite a scene. This is him on the Today Show. Take a listen.
It's going to be quite expensive for you. This is a hire car.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's rental. But anyways, it's kind of mine. Yeah, but not fully paid.
Are you a bit worried about how you're going to get this four-wheel drive out?
Not really.
We think it's going to be a bit tricky for you.
Oh, look, it is what it is. It happens, you know what I mean? But it's not impossible, People go to the moon. All those things get done. I'm not going to be able to get a car out of the water. Come on, what do you think I am? Like, I'm no one. I'm something. I'm a human, I got a power.
People have gone to the moon.
Well,
We can get this
They've
car
gone to
off
the
the
moon.
beach.
They've gone to the moon. Mohammed can get the car off the beach.
At least he's not a moon
Did he
denier.
get the car off the beach?
Well, Christine made a bet with him on the Today Show.
I'll make a bet with you. I'll bet a four-wheel drive. You won't be able to get that out by yourself.
All right, if I don't get it out, I'll give you the story drive. If I get it out, you get me another one exactly the same.
Perfect. The deal is on.
Record it.
In breaking news, she does not have to buy him a four-wheel
He
drive.
couldn't drive it out.
No, even the tow truck drivers left. They were like, there's nothing we can do.
The Towie said no.
So,
Yeah.
he
Towie
didn't want to
said
drive
no.
on the
That is
sand or
that
he'd
is
get
a
bogged
job
too.
I can't do, he said.
Towie said no.
So how do you get it out, or just lives there now?
Well, the council called in the heavy machinery. The heavy machinery being some form of
Tractor.
bobcat.
Yeah.
What was it?
But they gave him a ticket.
Yes.
Bayside Council, mate.
What,
They'll
like a
get
parking fine? You're in a no stopping
you.
zone.
They'll get you. 13 24 10. What's happened when you borrowed someone else's car?
Oh, or a rental car. What did he say? It's not a rental car, it's a hire car.
Well, it's a rental car. He half owns it, but he's still got to pay it off, and it's not his.
Oh, like it's on a lease.
Don't know. It didn't make sense.
Didn't make sense at all.
13 24 10. Have you borrowed someone else's car? You lend your car out a lot.
Me?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah. Like I remember Bo took it to the snow, your brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You're
because
the
I've got a
first to
big
go,
four-wheel drive.
just use my car.
Just take my car.
I don't like getting my car after someone else. I'm going to redo
Yeah,
the
you're
seat.
one of those
Oh,
freaks
the
that don't
seat.
like
The
people
seat.
driving your car. I don't mind people driving my car.
If you borrow my car, don't move the seat.
Or the mirror.
I've got it in the perfect position.
You've got one of those fancy cars, though, that you just push position 1 and it goes into your spot, don't you?
Yeah, but I've still got to push position 1.
You're such a cranky old man.
13 24 10. We've got $200 QT vouchers up for grabs.
Very nice.
Had some bubbles on the QT roof
It's a
top over
good
the
rooftop.
break. I did.
It's very fancy for you.
Mm.
You left the
Very
suburb.
fancy for you.
I did. 13 24 10. Has someone borrowed your car, or have you borrowed someone else's? I remember we borrowed the old we were out recording a stunt for another radio station. We took the old Black Thunders, the street cars out, and we accidentally backed it into a wall.
Oh,
You're good at that.
Thank you. I didn't realise that we still had the microphones recording in the car.
awesome.
And I said to the guy that was with me, let's not say anything and they'll just think it's one of the casuals.
And it was all recorded.
Yeah.
Terrific.
13 24 10 to join us on the air. We'll take your calls after this on Nova. Oh, a bit of nosy. Morning, Melbourne. 13 24 10 is our number. Lauren looked confused. I was playing Drive, his follow-up single,
Oh,
because we're talking cars. I wasn't playing What About Me.
I thought we were actually playing Nolsey.
No. God,
Shana
no.
Noel.
God, no. What's happened when you have borrowed someone else's car or they have borrowed yours? 13 24 10 to join us on Nova.
Nicole from Berwick, good morning and Happy New Year, I'm going to say. I'm still saying it for the rest of Jan.
How was your Christmas?
What happened?
I just not long got my keys. My brother bought himself a car.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna.
You've got a funny
no,
phone line
No, we're
there.
gonna go to Monica. Good to see the phones have been fixed over summer. Hey, Monica.
Happy New Year,
how are you?
Monica.
How was your
Oh, that's
Christmas?
Happy New Year.
Hello, Monica.
What happened?
hello.
You borrowed your dad's car.
I did. I borrowed my dad's car and I ran over a keep left sign.
Oh, a keep left sign.
So you
Oh.
weren't
Ran
keeping
all
left.
the way over it. I was not keeping left and I
Oops.
rode off the car.
You rode it off.
Did Dad know you'd borrowed the car?
He did know, but I don't think he was very happy with me when I rang him crying and I said, Dad, I've run for a keep left sign. He's like, what the hell?
It came out of nowhere.
You wrote it off.
Jeez, what did
I
just
wrote it off.
rip the belly out of the car?
It must have.
I did. It just ran. I just killed it.
Oh,
Absolutely killed it.
Dad would not be happy.
Who taught you to drive, your mum or your dad?
My mum, but I ended up getting lessons because about 3 times I got out and walked home. We were not good in the. I was
Pulled the car over and got
She'd
up.
scream at me. I'd scream at
Was
her.
it a manual?
No, God, no. You think I can do 2 things at once?
We are talking. What's happened when you borrowed someone else's car?
Because a legend over the long weekend drove his. We're not quite sure if it's a rental, a hire car, or a lease car. He drove it onto Elwood Beach and got
He got
bogged in like extreme
Well, the
circumstances.
tide was starting to come in as well, so there's a lot of urgency to the excavation.
Yeah, there's a beach up in Queensland called Rainbow Beach, which you're allowed to drive
yeah.
on. You set your car up for the day, but if you don't get out at a certain time, you sort of need someone with you that knows how it works.
Oh, you're
you
done.
get stuck because there's parts of the beach that you can't access, and every year about 2 or 3 cars just float out
Is that
to
where
sea.
the dingoes are?
Really?
No,
it's
that's Fraser Island.
Oh.
No, Rainbow
wrong
Beach
one.
is like further up north than Noosa.
So you're saying if I go up there, tick that little box when they're like, would you like to pay the excess insurance?
Yes, pay the excess insurance and go with someone that knows what they're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't know you could drive on Elwood Beach though.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Oh, you
He went
can't?
over
No.
the, what do you call it? The,
The
stones.
barricades.
The stones.
Is that what he drove over them?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Oh, so it's even worse in a borrowed car. Anyway, he got out eventually, I think, with a tractor.
Let's go to Nicole again. Morning, Nicole.
Morning, guys.
All right, what's the go? Borrowed your brother's car.
Yes, I did borrow my brother's car. He just bought himself a new one. So he said I can borrow his other one. I not long got my keys. I took it to the shop and it got stolen.
Oh.
Well, that's not on you.
Yeah, no,
Did you leave
Did you
it
leave the
unlocked?
keys in the car?
No, it was a VH Commodore. So it was one of those ones that they say, you can use any key to get it
Yeah.
unlocked.
You can
I was like,
use
oh,
any
no.
key in a VH Commodore. Any
Well,
key.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
universal.
Yeah. He needed an immobiliser.
Is that a thing?
He needed a club lock. That's
Remember,
what he needed.
Apparently they're having a comeback.
What, a club lock?
The club lock. Because so many people are getting their cars
Yeah,
stolen.
Brody, executive
Oh,
producer of
my
The Thumb.
God.
Tell Lauren what you were telling me on the holidays.
Guess what my dad got me for Christmas?
I can't wait to see you in the
No.
Nova car park with your club lock.
Did he get you a dustbuster as well?
Have you got the aluminium foil to go up over the windscreen?
I've got one of those as well.
No, they need a
Might as
little
well
stand
get a Melrose.
The club
down in
locks.
Brighton.
Club Lock's making a comeback in the Bayside area.
Well, I guess because if you can
It
wire,
is.
how
Yes.
do these kids get in to steal the cars? Do they hot wire it? How do they steal it?
I'm not experienced in the
My
field.
dad did have a Holden, and he had a immobiliser. So every time he got in, he had to reach under the dash to find the secret little button. So it would cut the power to the car.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing either.
Yep.
There you go.
All right. 13 24 10 is our number. What's happened when you borrowed someone else's car?
Philip, good morning. Happy New Year.
How was your Christmas?
We're saying that till the end of January. Philip, what happened when someone borrowed your car?
Well, friends of Dad's borrowed it and thought that go break into a school.
He what?
They tried breaking into a school with it.
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay.
hang on. Someone borrowed your dad's car and then broke into a school with the car.
No, it's my school. My car.
Oh.
I'm so confused. How was your Christmas, Phil?
I'm also confused.
He got his car stolen and they broke into the school with the car. Is that right, Philip?
No, they borrowed it and then used it to break into the school.
Oh, they
Oh,
borrowed
it was a
it.
getaway car.
Oh, but they borrowed it as opposed to stealing it.
Yes, right.
What did they break into a school for?
To use the getaway car.
What did they rob the
Well-
stationery cupboard?
Well, they tried stealing a lawnmower, apparently.
A lawnmower.
Was it after hours?
Yeah, it was like, I got a phone call about 2 o'clock in the morning from the police saying that, yeah,
Saying there's a John Deere in the boot of your car. Do you know anything about it?
sorry, like,
Oh.
Oh, I love the cooked people at the
But
this show.
there's more to that story.
Well, you can find out off the air. It's just gone 5 to 7.
Very Christmas.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Morning, Melbourne. We are back for 2025. Here we go. Some schools back today as well. So just remember,
Yes.
school zones will be in effect.
But a lot of schools are back on like Friday.
My kids go back Thursday.
2 days.
I know.
Just a little dress rehearsal.
Yeah, little tease for the parents.
But a lot of the teachers are back today, so Godspeed, teachers. Good luck for the year.
Empty the margarita machine. We're sending them back your way.
Holidays are over. It is our first day back. It's nice to be back. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
Have a good holiday.
Yeah, it was nice. So, tell you what, weather in Melbourne over the summer break has been incredible.
It's been delightful, hasn't
I know,
it?
I missed most of it, but everyone said, great summer. We were due for a good summer in Melbourne.
Yeah, yesterday, a little bit too hot for my liking, but that's fine.
Yeah, it
you
was
would have
hot
been
yesterday.
schwitzing yesterday.
You
Oh.
would have been so happy when the cool change came in.
This was me all yesterday. Shut the door!
Oh, yeah.
You're going to let the cold air out.
Were the
Shut
kids
the door.
in the pool, or was it even too hot to run around on the concrete?
No, I turned the heater off yesterday in the pool.
Your pool normally runs like the
Have
temperature
you got
of a
your
bath.
first bill
doesn't it?
yet?
Yeah.
And?
The gas wasn't that bad, but you got to run the filter at the same time.
Right.
That's what gets you.
Does it?
Oh, dear.
It's 3 times the bill before.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
pools are expensive. But if you've got a house big enough to have a pool, you can afford it, Jace.
You can.
Yes.
I've
How
got
many
to-
invitations did you get to Jace's house over summer to have a swim?
I didn't get one. Actually,
Neither did
Lauren.
I.
He's a DT guy. I don't need that bloody strutting around.
You know
the
who
pool.
did get one? He invited Gen Z over
Oh,
one day.
producer Gen
Christmas,
Z.
actually. And she said, I'm going to come to your house first, Lauren, then I'll go to Jace's.
Oh.
And then she sent him a text saying, okay, I'll come to your house now. And he said, no, maybe just stay at Lauren's. He uninvited her.
On Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Clint, she said
Gen
it.
Z?
Can't do that on
hang-
Christmas.
Hang on,
hang
producer
on.
Gen Z, who
Hang-
has no family in
Oh,
Melbourne.
shut
Is that true or false?
That's true, and Jace, I'm still so mad at you.
Okay,
Gen
no,
Z,
hang on.
hang on. No. Did you have your
can't be doing
Christmas
that.
ruined by
Oh.
Jace?
Jace ruined Gen Z's is Christmas.
No, but you had the best time with me, didn't you?
Sissy is the best.
Thank you.
That's real
No,
rough.
You invited her.
Excuse me, right?
Did you buy him a present as well?
She
Oh,
did.
don't.
Did you buy?
I did, and he didn't even get me one.
Oh,
I gave you a
no.
present, though, didn't I, for Christmas?
Hang on.
Sissy and Clinty did.
Yeah.
Well, it was a joint present from all of us.
No, all
Merry
he
the
got
Christmas.
her for a present was an invitation that he took back.
He
No,
uninvited her.
And invited her.
That's typical, isn't
You're
Even
a
on
dog.
Judge Judy, the defendant's allowed to speak. I said, drop by Lawrence for lunch and then come over for afternoon drinks. She sent me a message at about 7 p.m. saying, oh, it's wrapping up here. I'm heading your way. And
Yeah,
at
it's
7 p.m.
Christmas, doll.
No, doll. I've got kids bloody pinging off their nut on sugar. I'm trying to wind that joint down at 7 o'clock.
Well, I had her pinging off her nut on sugar at my house. I was trying to ship her off. And you wouldn't take her.
That's why you're upset. Ring your father again, see if he'll take you.
Ring your father, see if you can go to his house.
Couple of schools heading back today, so right now there would be that mad panic. Where's your school bag? What do you mean your uniform doesn't fit? Oh, look, your lunchbox from last
I was
year.
going to say.
What's
the
in it?
Oh,
Stuff that gets left in the school bag until the next summer.
oh, that's a bin job.
Yeah, or like the swimming gear that's been left in there.
Yeah, time to buy a new bento box.
New Year. Happy New Year to everyone. It's our first day back. All the kids going back to school today. Good luck. Good luck to all the teachers as well. Parents, you
absolutely.
feeling sad to send the kids back?
Oh, it breaks my heart.
Very emotional time.
Well, it was an emotional time in my house last night because I was lying in bed nice and early watching Maths. It's back. It's my favourite thing that happens after the Australian
how
Open.
normal are they this year?
Okay. Well, the first couple I saw get married were Paul and Karina, and I was sobbing, like actually crying, because I was like, these guys are so beautiful and they're so in love and they're perfect.
Paul and Karina.
Do they
Paul and
seem
Karina.
normal?
Do they seem like they're on there for Instagram followers?
They-
Or?
no, no, I don't think so. And her mum and dad were just so divine that I was like, oh my gosh, it's happy families. Until she walked off and said, is there another guy? Is this a joke? They had matched on Tinder before and had gone on a date a year ago.
Get out.
And he ghosted her.
Oh.
And it actually, you know, you always think this stuff's really set up. It actually looked like the producers had no idea because they were like,
Oh, no, they would have known.
No. I'm told they didn't have any idea.
I actually, because
Really?
their faces
Yeah.
were genuinely like, oh, they were a bit concerned. They're like, well, what happened? She goes, well, he just stopped texting me. He ghosted me after the first date.
How was Alessandro?
She hasn't got involved yet.
Did they seem happy to see each other?
They did
Okay.
until they were like smiling for the cameras, and then they walked off and went to their respective producers and were like, we've got a problem
history.
here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think they'll work it out. The other couple was Lauren and Elliot. And they actually seemed quite happy, except Lauren, the bride, her sister is called Tamara, and she's a loose unit. Like, you know, there's one in every family.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, they hadn't spoken to each other for weeks before the wedding anyway. They hadn't been talking, the sisters, but she was the bridesmaid. So you can imagine how frosty it was. And then she cracked it because she didn't get the meal she wanted at the wedding. She was blowing up at the producers.
She got the fish.
Yeah, and she was the bride's sister. And, hey, could you get my meal wrong? But it was when they tried to do their first dance that Tamara decided to throw some commentary from the sidelines.
Get into him. This is not awkward at all. Shut up. Lauren, get into it. Shut up, Tamara. Pretend you're in love. Yeah, throw her back. Lauren, kiss him. Tamara, shut up. She's so frigid.
Tamara, stop. If you have nothing nice to say nothing at all.
Oh, she sounds lovely.
It looked like Tamara got on the champagnes and just was saying whatever she was thinking.
So you got to remember, you're not just marrying the person.
Oh, no.
You're marrying the family.
Yes, and that's what he was saying, Elliot the groom. I like her. I like my partner, but the in-laws.
I love you.
I love you. This is all love.
But
It's one of our favourite segments we do. And dare I say, after the summer break and several weeks of being stuck with your partner,
Yeah.
you may have a few.
Oh, some call it bliss.
I love my partner,
But yeah, after a long summer together, especially families with kids. What about you?
13 24 10, if you want to join us on the air. You love your partner, but... See,
How did you go?
I love my partner, but Lou has developed this amazing special skill where she decides to do things at the worst possible time. So it'll be 6 p.m. We've had people round.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wrap up the party. I'm about to put a 3-year-old to bed, and she breaks out glitter and arts and craft.
Great time for it. No time like the present, Jazz.
But I'm looking at her like, are you operating off a different clock?
You got to live in the present.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're entering Black
Get the
Hawk
sparkles
Down
out.
hour.
It's school holidays.
No.
Sparkles and glitter anytime.
No.
What about you? How are things? How are things over summer?
We were actually pretty good.
Were
we
you?
were on holidays.
Separately?
We're like one of the... No, we're on holidays together. But we're like... We love a holiday romance. We're so happy when
right.
there's no responsibilities. We're just gallivanting around thinking that we're two teenagers in love. Ask me next week once I've had a week back at work.
Yeah, right. 13 24 10, I love my partner, but my wife sent one through. I have not heard this.
Yes. Now, our
Has she?
producers, because we thought that you might be nice, so we thought, let's get some honesty juice out of Lou. What did you
I love my husband, but it would be beneficial for him to learn how to clean up after he shaves. We just always seem to have those little ginger hairs that are scattered all over the sink, even after he has attempted to clean it up.
Now, that surprises me.
Yeah, that's gross, mate.
Because you are always blowing up about how neat and tidy you are.
I normally have
No
the
one else
shaver in the right hand and the Dyson in the left, so I shave and zzz at the same time.
Well, clearly you don't
What
do
do
a
you
very good
do?
job.
I have the stick vacuum with me.
On your face?
No, like as I shave and they fall down onto the bench, I zzz hit them with the Dyson.
Oh. I sometimes make Paul, if he's using the electric shaver, go outside. Just let it float away.
What do you mean, in the backyard?
Yeah.
Do you have a mirror out there?
You don't
Nah.
need a mirror with an electric.
Surely
Oh,
you know the
you
shape
don't.
of your
No, you
face.
You still need a mirror.
No, you don't.
A mirror?
A mirror.
Do you have a mirror out there?
I'm with Lou on that one, you pig.
Am I saying mirror funny?
Yeah, you're saying mirror.
Mirror?
Do you have a mirror?
Look at yourself in the mirror.
13
How do you have a shave without a mirror?
13 24 10. You love your partner,
but
I love you.
I love you.
This is all love.
But
13 24 10. Love this segment, especially after the summer break and living in each other's pocket.
I know. It's a good time to whinge. Just have a little vent.
Yeah, you love your partner,
But
there's always like those small little issues. 13
they
24.
just build up over time.
Yeah, 13 24 10 to join us on the air. Let's go to the phones. Emma, you love your partner, but
I love my partner, but he's not a very organised person.
example.
Well, so we're doing a bathroom renovation.
Oh, that'll do it. Yep.
It's been really tricky and really difficult time for us because we're doing everything. But, you know, you think when you get to doing the tiling that he would, you know, buy a tile cutter or, you know, something to cut the holes. But no, we're just going to angle grind it all and, you know, break some tiles. And then we broke the shower screen and broke the toilet.
Whose fault's that?
It's just been a nightmare. It's definitely huge.
Definitely
I've
is.
got no part of it. Yeah.
Also, just doing a renovation is like relationship death.
We're about to. I'm looking at embarking on a ensuite reno.
Oh.
Can you just get someone to? You're not going to do it.
Oh, I'll do bits, but
No, what bits are you going to do?
I'll call the guy. Say, hey, can you do the bathroom?
That's
reno?
the only bit I'll allow you to
It's a big reno as well. It's a big ensuite.
I'm not gonna move.
Well, he lives in a mansion.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Mate,
huge.
It's actually huge.
That's going to take weeks.
I'm in a
ensuite's like my
I'm in a
whole
bath
upstairs.
shower. It's like I'm getting ready at Ridges every day. We are asking, you love your partner, but
I love you.
I love you.
This is all love.
But
after a few weeks at home,
There's nothing wrong with having a bit of a whinge about how much you love your partner. But like my partner, Paul, adore him, but he is actually allergic to putting his shoes away. And I don't know if you've seen how big his feet are.
Oh, my wife's caught that disease.
Oh, but not even next to each other in an orderly fashion, just wherever.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the kitchen and I'll just trip over it.
Yeah, we have the hallway.
A giant RM William, just
Yeah.
right there in the middle of the hallway.
Just one.
Yeah, oh yeah, one will be there and one will be somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. That makes
What
sense.
do
I
you
do
do?
that.
Come in and kick them off?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
Yep.
13, 24, 10 is
He
out.
says the dog moves them around and I'm not
Not buying it.
Do you do it like, you know, when you girls say, oh, getting home, take the bra off? Oh.
Seriously, there is no better feeling.
What, than when the brassiere comes off?
Mm.
Is it really?
Oh, yes, fling it around.
Do you? You
Fling
put
it
on
in
a
the
show.
kitchen. Oh, yeah, you
No
know.
wonder he's kicking off the RMs. He's trying to compete.
I know.
You know me, Clint.
13, 24,
Walk in the
10
door.
It's our number.
Put on a show. I'm home, honey.
Love your partner,
Then I fall over his RM Williams.
I love my partner, but he never makes the bed in the morning, like ever.
I love my partner, but he just doesn't know how to tell the time. Seriously, he says to me, I'll be home in half an hour, and it's an hour later.
Yes.
I love my partner, but he's a FaceTimer.
The not being able to tell the time thing, I think, is quite common.
Especially on a night out.
Men in particular.
You know where I make the mistake? I send the text going, hey, babe, just having the last drink, then I'll be home soon.
Yeah, why do you do that?
Because in my mind, I go, that's going to buy me another 40 minutes. Do you know what I mean? But the
because-
problem is...
Very small sips.
very big drink.
He's got a sippy cup.
That 40 minutes goes quick, and then you're like, well, I'm cooked here. Now I've got to send the text going, we're just having one more.
Mm.
And she gets annoyed.
Yeah, no, well, you all do the same thing. I don't get it. You just make up lies.
No, we don't.
But we're quite logical, so we're like,
Oh,
please.
one more drink.
Logical?
We think,
I
one
don't
more
even
drink,
date
that's
you and I know
15
that's
minutes.
untrue.
I'll see you in 15 minutes. Well, at least you're texting because Paul, I don't know if anyone else's husbands or fiancés or boyfriends do this, his fingers actually fall off when he goes out, so he's unable to text or
I
call.
wish mine did.
Yeah.
But also, the getting home, we sneak into the house like we're robbing the joint and slide into bed so
Oh,
we don't wake you.
Not my Paul.
Oh, no, you girls come in flinging the handbag
Keys,
around.
handbag.
You awake? I have a funny story to tell you about Tina. Are you asleep? Go back
As
to
if
sleep,
you
go back to
don't
sleep.
love our stories when we come home from
Go
a
back to
girls' night
sleep.
out.
Go back to sleep.
I'm just going to go have a shower.
All the lights go on.
The IXL Tastics on. The
Yeah.
fan.
Oh, the bra's off.
But aren't you guys
the
so
bra came off at the
excited?
door, remember?
That's right. Don't.
But you're so excited that we're home safely, right? We just want to let you know we're home safe.
Oh, yeah, we're up all night worried sick. Let's go to Cameron on 13 24 10. You love your partner, but
But she is the neatest, laziest neat freak I know, to be honest.
what do you mean laziest neat freak?
Well, you get the Cadbury Favourite box in the cupboard, and you go to sneak a cheeky Cadbury Favourite in the middle of the night, but you got to sift through all the empty packets.
Oh, that's
She's
annoying.
just grabbed one and thrown them back in.
Yeah, no, put it in the bin.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh.
You know, the other thing Paul does is like the little pop-out tablets, like whether it's a Panadol or whatever.
See, leave the packet.
Yeah, the
I do
empty
that.
ones.
I do that. Well, it's a reminder to
in the
buy
packet. No, but you don't realise until you go to use them and you're like, oh, awesome, there's no Panadols in here. They're all empty.
You know what my wife did one day, and this is psychotic behaviour. She mixed Skittles and M&Ms in the same container.
No. You know, in America.
I was like, what's wrong with you?
No, you
You're
don't know what
cooked,
you're getting.
mate. You are cooked.
Listen to this. I actually thought Jace will have a conniption over this. In America at the airport. America.
I hate the airport.
We went to get a snack while we were waiting for a flight. There were 4 of us, and one of the girls came back with a bag of what I thought was Doritos, but it was a mixed bag. So it had Cheetos, Cheezels, Doritos, and like cheese twisties all in
the
one,
same bag?
One bag.
I like it. That's great.
One bag, all the different textures, all the different crunches.
What I like, though, is you know what you're going to get because you can feel the shape.
No, it was really confusing.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
I was
for me.
like, Jace would flip this table if he was here.
I like a variety pack, but in separate packs.
No, all in one. All mixed up.
Oh, mate, the day I deep dove for a M&M and was like, why is it chewy and fruity? Skittles.
Oh, you can't be mixing those two.
No, God, no. I was like, bloody hell. If I was ever going to get away with an affair, now's the time.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah. Call it even. Tell you what, over the Christmas holidays and the school holidays,
Not the school holidays.
I felt like a cruise ship director / ATM because every day the kids wake up and they're like, what are we doing today? And
Seriously,
you
how do you keep them entertained for,
Mate.
like, what are they, 8 weeks?
Well, you
6
throw
weeks?
money at the problem, don't you?
Exactly right, Clint. Until the last week when there's no more money to throw at the problem.
Seriously, like this last week, I've had friends that are like, can we come over with the kids? I'm like, yeah, but we don't have any kid stuff or anything for kids to do at our house. Like, we don't care. We just need to change the scenery.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, we just need to
It's
get them
getting
out.
desperate.
Come on over and trash my house then.
Here's the go. No doubt, kids or no kids, you would have run up some debt over summer. Well, we have a truckload of money to get you out of debt and pay those bills for you.
I love this because let's be honest, this time of year, everyone's getting their credit card bills.
So, oh, God, I dropped
the
some
credit card
cash on.
bills. The air condition, like the electricity from the aircon running over summer.
Yep.
What'd you buy?
I've run
What'd you buy? What's he bought? He's done something silly. Talk to us.
credit card bills from silly things you buy on Amazon.
Yes.
Oh,
What's the stupidest thing you bought over the break?
well, I don't know how. I accidentally bought 4 of them. It's like a milk frother, but like a tiny little bar mix.
On a stick.
I know the
On a
one.
stick,
Yes.
but not
They
to
were
froth
quite
milk,
good.
like so that if you're making a little like this, I don't know what you call it, like a
Protein shake.
not a protein, like a vitamin powder that you put in water.
Oh, yeah.
You zizz it up.
You
zizz it up.
Why you got 4? One
I
for
don't
each
know. I
car.
accidentally ordered 4.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how on Amazon.
I bought a automatic card shuffling machine that deals the cards for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's quite
that'll come
good.
in handy.
Yeah. So when you're
Mm.
playing Uno over the summer break, like spits the cards out. Everyone hates shuffling.
I also bought a karaoke machine on Amazon.
I bet Paul, your partner, loved that.
Absolutely thrilled about it.
Did your shoe washing bag arrive?
Yes.
Have you used it?
Yes.
No,
That's
I
good,
haven't
isn't
used it yet.
Clint put me onto this bag.
We all bought
It's a yellow washing bag you put in the washer
Yeah.
to wash your shoes.
Yeah, it does the job. They
very
came up
good.
brand new.
Very.
I haven't used mine yet. That might get a run today.
So maybe it's
exciting.
a credit
What a thrill.
credit card bill that you run up buying stupid little products online. Here's the go. If you go to novafm.com.au or the Nova Player app, you can register all your bills there.
Yeah, not just one. You can register your gas bill, your electricity bill, your credit card bill. It might be your pool cleaning bill.
And what's going to happen is we'll get you on the air. We'll swipe the old Nova card. If it's approved, we'll pay that bill. Then it's up to you whether you want to play on and keep swiping. But the minute you hit decline, you lose the lot.
Yeah, so you might be happy with just one bill being paid. You might get 2 bills. You might be greedy and go for 3. It could go through or it could get declined. And so you're saying if the third one gets declined,
You lose
don't
the
get
lot.
any of them paid.
Exactly.
Oh.
So
start small.
register now, novafm.com.au or via the Nova Player app. We are going to be playing our debt roulette this morning after 8 o'clock here on Nova. It was great to see a good friend of the show make headlines in the news over the weekend.
I'm delighted to announce that the 2025 Australian of the Year is Neil Danaher, AO.
I sit here tonight deeply honoured to accept the title of Australian of the Year 2025. This recognition isn't just for me. It belongs to the entire MND community, the families, the carers, the researchers, the volunteers, and the countless Australians who have joined us in this fight.
I don't know about you both, but I got incredibly emotional.
So did I.
Seeing
Yeah.
that presentation and hearing that speech, which is done via technology, which enables Neil to communicate.
Amazing.
We've been saying all last year, like how he is not Australian of the Year yet is beyond me.
I think everybody thought, wow, it's about time.
Yeah.
Amazing.
By
Amazing
way
achievement.
of background, Neil Danaher, of course, a champion footballer. He was a fantastic coach for the Melbourne Football Club, diagnosed in 2013 with MND, has a life expectancy of around 27 months. And now Neil has obviously defied doctors, and in doing so has created something extraordinary with Fight MND. His family is extraordinary, especially this young lady, Beck Danaher, Neil's daughter.
Morning,
Beck.
Good morning. That's very kind words.
Oh, congratulations to Neil and to you and to your beautiful
Yeah.
mum and the whole family.
Have you stopped smiling?
No, I'm smiling right now. It's just been such a beautiful weekend. We kicked it off on Friday with Mum and Dad's 40th wedding anniversary.
Oh.
Very special. Then none of us were pessimists at heart, the Danahers, so none of us expected Dad to be announced on Saturday night. So we were really blown away.
I was
There were tears of joy.
I was going to ask about that. Do you get a heads up?
So you get the nominations,
No,
right?
no, you don't. You don't. So everyone has to go away and prepare speeches. They sort of organise it so everyone has the same experience, and you've got no idea if you are going to be the person that would be called out. So
wow.
I was pretty much just rocking back and forth in the chair before
Oh.
that it happened. I'm really nervous for Dad because it's such a great honour. You look at the list of names and growing up, hearing the Australians of the Year, they just always seemed like they were in a completely different category of humans. So to think Dad's listed amongst them is just so special. And, you know, the journey hasn't been smooth. It hasn't been easy. But despite that, Dad's, like you said, defied the odds. He's still here. He's still fighting back. And I just find him so inspiring. So
Well, I know
it's a great honour.
you mentioned that list of Australians of the Year, but hand on heart, I think everybody in this country of ours thought there is no one more deserving than Neil Danaher to be Australian of the Year. And to see him celebrated in such a way and to see him at the Australian Open was like, it gave me goosebumps, I know that. How's he going? How's he feeling?
Oh, he's good. He's good. It's a really big weekend for him. Even just getting him to Canberra, there's a lot of logistics that goes behind it. But this is something that you make an effort for. So it took a lot of planning to get him up. Just even getting on the flight was a challenge, but you would never miss this for the world.
Was he
So
chuffed,
he's feeling
Beck?
great. Pardon?
Was he chuffed?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
None of us expected the honour, and he's never done it for the accolades. You know, he's been fighting there with a sort of singular purpose to find a cure for MND. So he never thought this day would be here. I mean, we didn't think he would be here. He was diagnosed in 2013. He shouldn't.
I know.
He shouldn't be here.
Hearing Clint say that stat,
Yeah.
that blew me away.
And Beck, when Neil was diagnosed with MND, I don't think many of us actually knew what it was. There weren't many
No, not at
treatments.
all.
There wasn't a lot of awareness. That there's been a complete shift in that over the last 13 years. What you guys have done is just extraordinary, but I know you have so much more work to do. So what can people do to continue to support your family and Neil in his quest for the fight against MND?
Yeah, you're so right. In 2013, I had to Google MND after Dad told me he'd been diagnosed. I had no idea what it was. And we've seen such a shift over the past 10 years in people just talking about the disease. And what is being beautiful is hearing the stories of other people who have been diagnosed who have said this, seeing Neil and seeing him fight back is giving them hope and they feel like they're able to fight back as well. So I think that's been really special. But you're right, Lauren, we're not there yet. We need to keep fighting. We've been able to fund $115 million into vital
Wow.
M&D research, and it's exciting. There's absolute hope on the horizon, but we need to continue that investment. That's the only way we're going to find treatments and a cure. So we'd love for people to continue to support the cause, to head to fightmd.org.au if they're able to, and help us just to get to that answer.
To try and get that word out there, I know Lauren will be chomping at the bit to hit the slide later in the year.
Oh, surely Clint gets a hoon before I do.
Lauren.
Maybe we can go down to
Especially
down
with
together.
our summer rigs that we've come back with.
Yes. Can't wait.
Maybe we should get a triple toboggan and you'll can go
You're
down.
gonna need a big toboggan.
Look like a bloody remake of Cool Runnings. I'm just thinking, like, he's gone to Canberra, the 40th wedding anniversary, and then at the AO. Your dad's got a better social life than you, bet.
It was a very special weekend.
Yeah, it's been a massive weekend. But look, we had to get you on to say congratulations.
Congratulations to all of you. I mean, a huge achievement for your dad, but goodness gracious me, your family is just a force to be reckoned with. So congratulations to all of the Danahers.
I've got to do a massive thank you to everyone that supported the cause. Without everyone listening to the request for help and supporting buying beanie, donating, Dad would never have been there on Saturday without the Australian community rallying behind. So for us, this is really in honour of everyone who's backed us from the start.
Well done.
What an attitude. Hey, Beck, thank you so much. Say hi to the family for us, will you?
Thank you. Will
Good
do.
on you, Beck.
See you, mate.
They used to call Neil Danaher the Reverend because he spoke like a reverend.
Oh, did he?
He just fired up the troops. That was when he was at the Melbourne Football Club, and his legacy. He's built something extraordinary.
Totally.
As
No
has
one
the
more
family.
deserving of that Australian of the Year award either.
Hey, you looking for this year? Maybe we'll send the Reverend back down
I
to fire you
know,
guys up.
I know. Need more than Neil Danaher. Jeez.
Are the Demons going to be no good?
Oh, who knows? It's like a lottery.
What happened at Richmond? Did 2 players get in a punch on at training yesterday? I
Oh,
saw?
yeah. Yeah, that's
Jeez.
going to fire him up.
Yeah,
So we need new teams.
Can you get your team in order?
Oh, no. Mine. We've had our glory days. I think they're behind us.
She was a warm one yesterday.
She was hard, wasn't it?
In the morning, it wasn't bad.
It was raining at my house yesterday morning.
Kicked in by 10 o'clock, though.
Mm. I know, but I love that extreme heat. That really dry, hot
Yeah.
for a period.
Look, I don't normally mind it, especially
That's
with...
not true. You hate the heat.
You hate it.
You don't even like it being warm in the studio in the middle of winter. You like the cold.
So we decided to have a few people around yesterday.
Mhm.
Little afternoon swim and, you know, little barbecue.
Well, you're the friend with the pool. You're the rich friend. So everyone wants to go to your
It's a big
house.
pool as well.
It's a very small pool.
Big house, big pool.
3 people can fit. You got to get out, take turns getting in now.
That's not true.
So let me set the scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 10:30 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the oven preheating because I got some marinated lamb ready.
I don't think you put things in the oven on a day like that. That just
Well,
makes the
no,
house
no, no,
hotter.
no. Because I said to Lou, I don't want to be out by the barbecue cooking. It's going to
Too
be
hot.
too hot. So I said I'm going to cook in the kitchen today.
Marinated lamb.
Yeah,
That's
well,
odd
I
on a
was-
43-degree day.
Well, I was going
Like
to
a
do
roast?
I was going to no, I was going to do
No.
sous.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about roast lamb on it in that heat.
Well, that's what was on offer. All right.
You're so cranky all the time. You'll eat it or you'll go to bed hungry. I can imagine you saying
It's not a buffet. All right. If you're coming over to use the pool,
the peel.
you eat the sous.
I like the idea of a suva though.
Thank you. It's about 10:30.
At night?
No, in the morning.
Oh.
Oven's going, preheating, ready to cook.
The lamb's in at 10:30. Why are you eating? Why is it 10:30?
Because I
got the
wanted to
roast lamb
slow
in.
roast it so
Oh,
it
that's
pulls
early.
apart.
Jeez.
Anyway,
Big boy was hungry. He
Lunch
didn't
is
want
up.
your roast lamb's ready, children.
Dad, we just had breakfast.
Did you make roast potatoes too?
in the air fryer.
Shut up. You can't have roast potatoes when it's 42 degrees.
Well, anyway. So 10,
What else did you roast?
Hang on. 10, I had a little Greek salad on the side.
Oh, not
So-
a salad. You had a little Greek salad.
It's my mouth gotten fatter over the
Yeah,
break.
you've really got like mini. I don't know.
Anyway, people are on the way. 10:30. I'm about to put the lamb in. Got the aircon pumping, making sure all the doors are shut. 10:45. Power gone.
Yesterday, because you had too many things on, like the
Well,
pool
that's what I
pump, the
thought.
oven,
That's
the
what I
deep
thought.
fryer, the
Yeah,
air
that's
fryer.
what I thought because I just put the spuds
air
on. I'm like,
conditioner.
I've fried the board. So I go running out to the power board.
Just wait a second. Can you imagine the meltdown when the
Oh.
air conditioner
The
turned
silly little
on?
run he'd do through the hallway.
He would be schwitzing.
Worse still, the lamb ain't cooking. The lamb stopped cooking.
He's hot and hungry.
So I've gone out to the power box thinking, there's always that
Oh,
emergency
master
switch,
switch,
the
yeah.
emergency switch, like the circuit breaker. But that was fine. I was like, that hasn't popped. What's going on? This is weird. Like the aircon's turned off.
At what stage of a melt? Were you like a full stage 10 meltdown?
No, because I was trying to keep myself cool because I
How
knew
many
if I got
guests
angry.
were in the house?
No, they were on the way. I had 2 families on the way.
Oh.
And the lamb wasn't in the oven yet.
Do you call the neighbours and see what's happened?
Well, I looked over the fence at the
Oh, yeah.
neighbour's property.
They were using their air fryer, weren't
No.
they? No?
No sign of power over there either.
Oh, they were out.
The whole street was out.
Oh,
So I come at this point, the temperature's starting to rise.
because you've also got the oven on, which is heating the house.
Yeah, well, no, the oven's off 'cause it's electric oven.
Oh, yeah.
So I walk in, I'm like, Lou, the power's out to the street. At this point, I start blowing up and I'm about to get on the phone. And then that's when
Who were you going to get on the phone to?
the power people. I have no idea who we're with. I would have just Googled power people. And then that's when Lou goes, oh, what's the date? And I said, why?
It's the 27th of January, Dal.
Oh, no.
Shouldn't pay
They're
the bill.
doing works. They're doing works.
No.
Don't get angry. We may have got an email last week saying the power will be out for a few hours.
On a public holiday that's 42 degrees?
Yep.
No.
And she got a text.
Oh, Lou. So what happened
No,
to the lamb?
that's on the power man. He can't be doing that. You reschedule.
Well, they do it a week out. I don't think they're sitting there looking at the weather.
Well, they should be. What about all the old people at home that have no other option to go anywhere?
You talking about me?
What about
What about the old people who need their roast lamb for lunch?
We ordered in.
No aircon.
No aircon. Doors were open.
Oh my God!
Was it
Couldn't happen to a
salvageable?
nicer human.
The lamb
Yeah,
or the dog?
I don't care about you, the lamb.
No. Here we go. $5,000 for answering one simple question. 5K question time. Let's go to the phones. We do it every day just after 8 o'clock.
We sure do. And our chosen player this morning is Carly from Altona. Morning, Carly. Happy New Year.
How's your Christmas?
Morning. How are you guys?
We're excellent.
Is it acceptable for us to still be saying Happy New Year on January 28th, do you think?
No, it's not Feb, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
right.
For all of Jan, you can say it, I think.
And then we shift to how was your summer?
Yeah. See, I was saying Happy New Year to people all weekend and they were like, nah. Nah.
Still
We're a month
rocking-
in.
Still rocking with Christmas. Speaking of which, what did you get up to? Did you go away?
No, I just stayed local, but, it was the time of all the 40th for all my friends, so there was a few of those.
Is that a fun year?
Tell you what, the city was dead between Christmas and New
was.
Year.
I know, but it's such a nice time to be here when
It
it's
was
quiet.
perfect. It was awesome.
Yeah, and a great summer here in Melbourne. Beautiful weather.
Okay, Carly, here's your first question. Do you want to take an easy one, $50, medium question for $500, or do you want to roll the dice and go for $5,000? What are we thinking?
No, we're going to 5K.
Go big or go home?
$5,000.
Love that. All right, rules
Good
are
luck,
simple.
Carly.
You will hear the question, and you have 3 seconds to give us the answer. You have to give us the answer in that 3 seconds, okay?
Yep, no problem.
If you do, $5,000 is yours. Here we go for $5,000.
In which country was the game of chess invented?
3, 2,
Russia.
1.
No.
That would have been my guess too, something
Not a
like
bad
that.
guess.
Yeah, it's a pretty good guess.
But the answer, Jace?
India.
Really?
Oh, I never would have got that.
I wouldn't have picked it either.
I know.
India.
Interesting.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm going to chuck you a $200 QT rooftop voucher just for playing.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much.
No worries. Summer starts at the rooftop at QT, Melbourne's hottest rooftop bar, the ultimate spot to soak in long summer days and city skyline views.
Beautiful.
I ran amok there over the break.
Did you?
You go to Q2, did you?
Just for a couple of hours.
It's a great little rooftop bar.
Yeah, it was.
You know what Paul got into over summer? Playing chess.
Did he?
Really?
Yes.
I've never played.
It's an old
Boys
man's
that
game. I
we're
play.
away with started playing chess.
Yeah.
And then they started playing it on their phones.
Oh. Does it require much It's concentration, obviously, but skill.
I think you're more of
I think it does. It's very like
I'm what?
strategic.
You're more of a Connect 4 sort of guy.
You're right, actually.
That's offensive.
Even that's a stretch.
That's offensive.
Hey,
How very
I love
dare you?
Hungry hippos.
Oh. It's nice to be back at work though, guys. Or were we 6 weeks apart from one another?
Did you miss me?
I actually didn't think about you once, except for when you sent me a happy birthday text on the wrong day.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I saw you probably a bit more, but not. I haven't seen you for like
I know.
4
Since
weeks.
Christmas.
Nothing's changed.
Oh my God, no, nothing's changed.
Okay, you're in New York.
I went to New York, and then I went to the Caribbean. But you know how, like, when you're in America or places like that, like, sometimes weird things just happen. So New Year's Day, I'm not going to lie, I had a little bit of a hangover.
Yeah.
Shocked. What time did you go to bed New Year's Eve?
Like 5 a.m.
Whoa.
Gee!
Mum.
I know.
Mum's normally asleep by what?
So where are you? Sorry, New York.
New York.
Right.
But we'd also only just got there, so we were a bit
Oh,
jet
it was the
lagged.
jet lagged up.
So we slept in late, woke up late, we partied on New Year's Eve.
Did you get the glasses where it says 2025
Yeah.
and you look through the zeros?
I wanted them and I didn't get them, but I had a top hat. Like a plastic,
brilliant. Brilliant.
a plastic top hat.
Love
said
that.
there was a top hat or a headband option, and I went the top hat.
New York really know how to do New Year's Day.
Merchandise.
And for like the days leading up to it, every street corner is just selling those glasses and the hats. And then I got to New Year's Eve and I was like, how do I not have the glasses?
Yeah,
I kind of thought where we were going they'd have the glasses, but they didn't. But they had the top hats. Anyway, so New Year's Day, we were not feeling our sparkling best. And like over there, you just go on the internet and order whatever you want and things just happen. So we ordered IVs to get like rehydrated.
Oh, God.
Everyone's doing them now.
Oh, you really weren't in a good way, were you?
Yeah, and they take away your headache, they give you hydration, some vitamins.
There's the difference. In Australia, we go and get a Slurpee.
Yes.
And in America, they
throw
get
down a couple of Nurofen.
Exactly.
Yeah. In rolls the nurse into the hotel room, gives all our friends IVs. We watched a movie, went back to sleep, and then woke up. And
Do they really work?
You know how I know they work? Because I woke up at like 6:30 on New Year's Day night, and I was like, let's go again.
I'm a new woman.
I feel amazing. Let's go out for dinner. We were going to stay, and we're like, it's New Year's Day. Let's go out for dinner. So we went out for dinner. We came good. Went out for dinner. Went to meet some friends after dinner, and then things were kind of packing up, even though it's a city that never sleeps. Things were kind of closing because it was New Year's Day.
Everyone's peaked.
And these American guys were like, oh, there's a cool bar that's open around the corner. It's a bit of a dive. Let's go there. So we're like, okay, so there's 6 of us. So we walk into a dive bar. Like it's like, I want to say 15 meters wide, 25 meters long. Just a long, skinny.
Very New York.
Like locals only.
Like old school.
Like in Coyote Ugly.
Like that, minus the bras on the roof.
Gotcha.
So there's like a couple little booths. There were 4 other people there. So there's 10 of us in the bar, right? There's a little jukebox in the corner. We're just having a few nightcaps thinking this is it, and then we'll go home. And then this girl walks in and goes to the jukebox, standing right next to me, on her own, mind you, putting her dollar bills in. And I look up and look left. It's Rihanna.
Oh, Riri.
Riri. Yep, Riri.
Wasn't someone that looked like Riri?
Wasn't someone that looked like Riri.
What did you say?
I looked at my friend Lucy and I was like, Lucy, that's Rihanna. She was like, oh my God, that's Riri.
Now, at this point, are you thinking, is she going to request her own song on the jukebox?
No, the jukebox was full of like Bruce Springsteen.
Gotcha.
And the like. But
Did
she
you
was
say g'day?
on
Does she have an entourage?
on her own with a security guard, but on her own. So she goes and stands at the end of the bar, and I'm like, no one else has noticed. And I see Paul down the end, and he looks at me, he's like, sick, that's Rihanna. Sick. Like he couldn't really care less, to be honest.
But also typical Aussie.
Yeah, I know.
Bloody Riri.
She's just standing there on her own, minding her own business, having a few drinks. I went to the bathroom.
Was she chatting with her security guard?
No, just on her own.
With a drink.
Yeah, having a few tequilas, knocking
Good
back
on
a
her,
few tequilas.
doll.
So I went to the bathroom. I came out of the bathroom and I went to the bar to get a drink. And
Were
she
you
goes,
purposely trying to go near her?
"Well, no. It was just like a tiny bar."
Don't tell me she sparked up a combo.
She goes, "What's
What?
up?" And I was like,
Oh, hello.
"Hi, hi."
Hi, Riri.
I was trying to be like I didn't really know who.
Oh,
no, well,
don't do
I was
that.
just like I don't want to go fangirl. So I was like, "Hey," And she goes, "Oh, you're not from around here?" And I was like, "No, I'm Australian."
Oh, no.
Do you still have your top hat on from the night before?
And she said, "I'm from the Bahamas," and I was like, "I'm going to the Caribbean." Like could not have been more dorky. Paul's at the other end of the bar, just shaking his head, looking at me like, "What are you doing?" Anyway, I was like, I panicked. I was like, "I'm going to get a drink." She goes, "Here, have a tequila. I've got some tequila. Have a tequila with me."
Did you introduce like, "Hi, I'm Lauren"?
Yeah. I don't know what I said, to be honest, but I had the tequila.
When she said, "I'm Rihanna."
I don't think she said I'm Rihanna.
Right.
No, I don't think she did.
No.
I don't think she needed to.
Did you swap Instagrams?
Do you want me to tag you, Rihanna?
Well, then, so we had a few tequilas, and then I was like, "Well, let me buy you a drink. You've shouted me a couple.
It's a good
let
Australian
me buy
thing
you
to
one."
do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
She goes, "No, it's fine." I was like, "No, let me buy you a drink." She goes, "Oh, okay. I'll have a prosecco." And I was like,
"Prosecco."
And I'm like, "Should we get a bottle of champagne?" Like by this stage, I'm like, "We're friends. Should we get a bottle of champagne?" She goes, "No."
She's like, "I'm not
She
committing
was
to
like,
several drinks."
"Sis, we ain't friends." So she ordered the cheapest drink she could, probably like,
She was trying to be polite.
Yeah, so I bought her, and
She
they
wants
came
to
out
cut
in a little mini bottle of Prosecco, and she poured it, and she was like, "Thanks, cheers." And I was like, "I'm going to go back to my friends now." So I go back to my girlfriend, Lucy, and
Why
she's
leave?
like, "Well, because I ran out of things to say."
And she just shut you down.
The next minute, this Ferrari pulls up out the front of this bar, and this guy bounces in, and the security goes, "Does anyone want to leave?" And we were like, "What?" And he goes, "Because we're locking in, and it's ASAP Rocky." Rolls through the door, shimmies up the bar, jumps behind the bar, starts.
Are they dating?
They're married with 2 children.
Thank you.
Starts pouring tequila shots and handing them out for everyone.
So
What is your life?
What?
It was so random.
Meanwhile, I'm
She
down
was-
at Sonderbar on Centre Road thinking I'm living my best life.
Honestly, I was like, if 2 of my best friends weren't there, I wouldn't have believed that it happened. Not a photo was taken.
What did you
Not
say to ASAP Rocky?
Oh, I just took his tequila and didn't say anything.
Did you lock in? Like
We
was it-
locked in.
And how long were you there for? Partying with ASAP and Riri?
I had to pack up our hotel room in 2 hours to get to the airport. By the time I got home, it was very late.
You're going to need another IV drip.
Did you say goodbye to Rihanna? Your new
Rihanna?
No, I think I
Want another
crawled out.
Prosecco?
What about that? Should we have a bottle of champagne? No, thanks.
That's unbelievable.
Right?
How do you get yourself in these situations?
ASAP Rocky in his Ferrari, and then he went out the front and had a cigarette, and Paul was like, "I might go have a smoke," and I was like, "Careful, you don't know what's going to happen."
What? God,
Well, I don't know. In America, everyone's not smoking cigarettes over there
You're having
anymore.
a special smoke.
No, I was like, I don't need a big boy down. We got a flight to catch, Paul.
Yeah.
Anyway, Riri. And then, sorry, I watched a video that she posted on New Year's Eve doing the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. And she goes, "I haven't had a drink in 365 days.
Oh, and then
So
she
her
got on
first drink was the Prosecco.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah, New Year's Day. Got stuck into it. Ripped the Band-Aid off.
Just one last time. You said, "Should we get a bottle?"
No thanks.
How's old T Swift's boy, Travis Kelce,
Oh my
going for his
gosh.
3rd Super Bowl?
The Chiefs are in. I watched it yesterday.
I know. Did you see him take to the mic?
Kansas City! Hey, before you guys get out of here, just do a little dance, make a little love. Yeah, get down tonight.
He loves it. He loves stealing the mic and having a sing, doesn't he?
I know, but good on him. 3rd Super Bowl in a row they are going for.
I've got a couple of friends going to that. We might have to check in on it.
must.
Should we go to New Orleans?
It seems, I don't want to go to the airport.
Clint, if we can get tickets, should we go and watch what's her name? Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Travis
Kelce.
Taylor Swift's boyfriend in the Super Bowl? Let's go. Who wants to take us?
You know, one of my favourite videos.
I love NFL.
A while back, people were posting videos in the States of them saying to their partner they'd secretly hide the camera.
I know.
And they'd say to their partner, you know, Taylor really put Travis on the map. And they would
flip.
blow up, going, he was one of the best footballers of all time before she came along.
Who's doing the halftime show? Do we know? Imagine if Tay-Tay rolled out and did a show. It's not Rihanna, is it? Oh, she did it a few years ago when she was pregnant,
That's
remember?
right, she did too.
That's how she announced her pregnancy.
All right, you sounded like a super fan again. All right, let's pay some bills.
Jason Lauren's Debt Roulette.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Here's the go. God, love them. The bosses at Nova were like, guys, here is a truckload of cash for the start of the year.
Yes.
Do you want to give it away in one heap?
Nope. We want to pay your bills, Melbourne.
Exactly right. Because we're like, let's be honest.
Yeah. How much money did everyone spend over Christmas, over the summer? Also, just things like having your air conditioning on all day when it's 42 degrees. The power bills, the gas bills, they're all adding up, and now we're trying to get back into life, and there is
The bar
bills
tabs.
upon bills.
Oh, mate.
Oh, the bar tabs.
What I've spent at Jump or Bounce, I could have bought a franchise in that time. It's unbelievable. So here's the go. Go to novafm.com.au or register your bills via the Nova Player app, and then we could be paying them, but there is a catch. First, let's say hello to Justine in Lilydale. Good morning.
Good morning, Justine.
Good morning, guys.
How
How
was
are
your
you?
Christmas?
How was your summer? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas,
What
all
do
of
you-
the above.
What do you do with yourself, Justine?
I'm actually studying teaching at the moment. So my dream is to become an educator at the zoo and teach kids all about conservation.
Oh, wow.
Well, my dream is to get the kids taught a little earlier. Mine don't start till Thursday. So if you could have a chat with the management
Being
of
a
that.
teacher at the zoo, that's fun.
Yeah, that is cool.
It was my little nephew's birthday yesterday, and they all went to the zoo, but they decided to beat the heat. So they went early, and all the animals were still asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe could wake them up a bit early for the kids.
I'm yet to go to the zoo and see like the tigers rolling around trying to eat something.
I think you got to go to Werribee Zoo for that, don't you?
I want action. You know what I mean?
Rawr.
Yeah, I want.
A bit of like roaring.
Well, remember when the lion got out at the zoo in Sydney? That spiced
right.
things up.
Oh my gosh! Remember the helicopter? That
was a plot
Today
twist,
show.
wasn't it?
They were like, "There's the helicopter shot, just following the roaming lion around Taronga Zoo."
Look at people running for their life. Now that is a day out. All right, Justine. Here's how this works, right? You have registered 3 bills. I got $800 for a laptop, $200 for uni books, and a $200 electricity bill. What's the first bill you want to roll the dice and see if we will pay?
Go big or go home. Let's go for the laptop, $800.
$800. All
Okay,
right.
if it's approved,
Let's tap the card and see if it's approved.
or it could be denied and you walk out of here with nothing. $800 on a laptop.
Approved.
Paid for and
you, Justine.
sorted.
Thank you.
Took me back to the casino yesterday.
Okay. It's not the big wheel, Clint. But
Also,
here's what happens
yesterday,
now, Justine.
You more mean last night.
You've got another bill you want us to pay. You can either walk away with your $800 bill being paid, or you can go again. But if it's declined, you lose it all.
Go another bill. Go another bill.
All right, I reckon I'll do one more bill.
Yep.
I'll do $200 for the uni books because I've got a few I need to tick off my list this year.
Do you still have to actually get textbooks? It was just all
Yeah,
online
yep,
these days.
yep.
Do you contact them in uni, or is it?
Oh my gosh!
I
Remember
the
that at
Oh
school?
god, people will be doing that this week.
Saga.
$200 on uni books.
Approved.
Hey!
Yes. Oh,
Go
wow.
again. Go again. Go again. Go
she's
again.
sensible.
Go
She's-
another
Go
one.
again.
She's going to be a teacher.
It's the first time we've done it.
Here's the go.
But also, if
No.
it gets declined, you lose it all.
Yeah.
Go again.
You've got one more bill here. $200. It's an electricity bill.
What are you
But
thinking?
I think I have to just play it safe.
Go again.
Oh no! Don't do it now. I'm panicked.
Go
I don't want it to be my
Well, because
fault.
then it's going to.
It's
If you're
my fault.
encouraging
Go
her,
I don't mind if
again.
it's Jace's fault. though.
Go again.
Oh goodness. All right. We'll do it again. Just
Yeah!
you guys are doing it, so let's do it
Oh
again.
my gosh! If it's declined, this is on you, Jace, and you have to pay it.
$800 for the laptop sorted. $200 for the uni book sorted.
Oh my god!
Is she about to get $200 electricity bill or lose the lot?
Approved.
Well done.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh! You're starting summer debt. Well, you're not starting summer. You're starting February debt free.
Love that. Hey,
Wow, thank you so much, guys. I can't believe it.
no worries. It's as easy as that.
Oh.
All you got to do.
Can I put my bills in?
No, that'll look sus. Got a bar bill here for $9,000.
yeah, we
Bar
can't
tab.
cover your bills
Yeah, God.
after your holiday.
novafm.com.au or go to the Nova Player app, register your bills. We could be paying them with debt
We're
roulette.
doing this every day.
Every day. We got a lot of money to go.
How much money do we have to go?
A lot of money to go.
How much?
Well, I can't say.
Oh.
Because
Do you know, Clint? No one tells me anything around
Nah,
here.
but I did play roulette yesterday at the casino.
How'd
as
you
well.
go?
Did you win or lose?
I broke even.
Yeah, right.
I think you're lying. But we're not paying your casino debt.
Did someone make a large donation to Crown yesterday?
Yeah. Is it tax deductible?
No, it isn't.
Were you having a meeting while you were there?
Should have got us up on Zoom.
No, it's not.
And that is it, guys. First show done and dusted.
Happy New Year, Melbourne. I'll be saying that for another 3 days until January's over.
I hope you had a good Christmas.
We survived.
We did. Clint, what are you up to today?
I'm flying the flag at the Nine Network as well.
You going straight to Channel 9 after this?
Another job.
Yeah.
No.
The big fella Tony Jones is off this week. So
Putting
I'm
his feet up. Well, he had a
for
busy
him.
2 weeks
He
at the
did-
Australian
he
Open.
did have a
Very busy 2 weeks.
very quiet couple of weeks.
Yes.
Teach.
If you're on the news tonight, don't heckle.
Every day I woke up overseas, I got on the internet and there's another story about Channel 9. Every day. Something else going on.
been very
I'm telling you, if it wasn't Channel 9, it was the Cool Cabana problem that Australia currently has. The rest of the world is on fire. All sorts of things are going on. But in Australia, we've got a Cool Cabana problem.
Will we be going home for a little nap after last night's shenanigans?
Frivolity. I might just squeeze one in.
A little
Just
day
little,
nap.
Little power nap.
You deserve that. Because,
Thank you.
well, Jason and I were doing absolutely nothing over summer. You were
preparing.
working.
Oh,
And last night, Lauren, we were preparing for our first show back.
I wasn't. I was watching maths.
yeah, well, that's
which we spoke about on the
research.
show. That's
Yes,
preparing.
I cried watching maths. And then I cried with laughter.
sad.
Clint was crying at the casino because number 7 didn't come up.
Again and again and again.
I sent you a text, Clint.
Oh, here we go. We've
No.
gone here
No.
already.
No,
this
no,
morning.
it's all right. We got
But
time.
you said, I've been with the lads all day. I've got to wrap it up. And that was at 8:30. And I said, wrap what up? And you said, I'm still at the casino. And you said, I will after this marg. And I said, Christ,
Marky's
you're
at
a crown.
8:30.
You're a mad dog. I've been in bed since 7:30.
Yeah.
That was 8:30. Now, what time did you leave?
Well, you actually thought I was at a rap party.
Yeah, he said
and not-
rap. I
So
misread.
who was the drunk one?
I misread his text when he said, I've got to wrap up this party. I read it as I've got to go to a rap party.
What are you doing at a rap party on
I thought
Sunday?
it was like the rap party for the Australian Open or something. I was like, oh my God, you're a mad
If
dog.
only it was.
What time did you get home?
I got home.
Tell the truth. Give me your phone and show
Oh
me
my
your
God.
Uber
I don't
receipt.
know. You're going to have to ask the dog.
Give me your Uber receipt.
Oh, check the Uber
Give it to
receipt.
me.
Let's
No,
look at it.
no.
We're looking at the Uber receipt.
No.
Let's look at the Uber receipt.
Okay.
Tell the
Uber
truth.
receipt.
Tell the truth.
okay.
Give me the
What
Uber.
time?
Let me hang
No,
on.
check the
Let
Uber
me
receipt.
do it. I'll do it.
No, I don't believe
I'll do
you.
it.
I'll watch. Hang on.
We've got a lot of emails in here.
Lauren, can you see if the Uber actually went to his house as well or somewhere else?
Your Monday afternoon trip with
No,
Uber.
that's Monday
That
afternoon.
was good. Just go on the Uber app, maybe.
You go on the Uber app.
Come
you go
on.
up to My Trips.
We're not leaving.
No, we are not leaving.
Here, this one. This one.
What time?
Come on.
Can't wait to see what
Yeah,
rating
your
they
trip
gave
with-
you as
Well,
well.
he got a wait time because he obviously left
There
the
you
Uber
go.
waiting.
Oh.
That's not bad.
12:34 a.m.
Oh!
That's not so bad.
12:34 a.m. Clint Stanaway.
What are you laughing at, Mel Tracina?
Would have been a 2-star rating as well.
Clint, it's 2025. Get it together.
Yeah.
It was research. I was studying for debt roulette.
And you went home to your house?
Yeah.
Alone?
let me
Oh, I
check.
didn't check the address.
Yes, my house.
Well, some things haven't changed.
All right, we're out. Mel Tracina's
That
in
was
next.
fun.
We'll
See you tomorrow.
catch you tomorrow. Bye.
Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials. Nova.